And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with yet another Destiny 2 Armour video. This time for the Titan. Admittedly, out of all the characters, I think I've got at least full sets for him, followed by the Warlock. I think the most sets come from the Hunter. It was my first character besides, but anyway, so this is what we're looking at. It is the Vanguard Armour. Okay. I loved the helmet. I wasn't quite sure on the actual design itself to start with, but now that I've had a little bit of a look, CRUCIBLE's name would piss off. You know, I think that's not too bad looking. So I think we shall get in there and have a look. So this is the Vanguard armor set, guys. We'll do the usual, look at the flavor text, look at the armor itself. So not one of the best pieces, admittedly, but something I like about it. Now, there's some of the armor sets, the Kerak and stuff, they've got these really pointy shoulder pieces. Then this is more like the retrograde armor set, where they've gone for like square and blocks rather than oval shaped shoulder pads. I think this version looks, you know, a little bit better, as you can see. It's a pretty impressive set of armor overall. Personally, I think the armor in Destiny 1 was better, so hopefully Season 2 will yield better results. So shelter in place, let's have a look at the helmet and the stats. So this is a resilience based armor set. Of course, you've got a Titan, you're going to tank him the fuck up. So we've got mobility or health recovery. So if you were to put so basically, if you look at the bars on the bottom right, you've got full resilience, a lot better recovery, or mobility. So recovery or mobility, but double the resilience. So that's interesting. Of course, we're going to go with recovery. So let's look at the flavor text. Where is your home? That is where you will fight the hardest, Zavala. So the helmet itself, the shelter in place helmet, I kind of like it. I find it odd that everything's a certain blue colour, and then the casing for the helmet is like a turquoise. I don't know if I like it, but I don't know if it's intentional, if it's supposed to be, you know, built into the materials. Is that an entire see-through display, and he's scanning everything and everyone around him, and you can look up and take in the data points? I don't know. I like how the shoulders come up on each side, giving an appearance of safety and protection, because your neck is a vulnerable point. So with no additional armor around the neck there, it looks like they've used these extra pair of shoulders, you know, to protect any vital areas, including, you know, the arteries, obviously. So not too, you know, there's not that much into it. It's a pretty okay, you know, helmet. So let's have a look at the shelter in place arms. Now these things are monsters, aren't these? Are chunks. So again, resilience based. We get resilience, full resilience if we want, or recovery. So we're going to go for recovery. I've got a feeling there's going to be no mobility on this. It's going to be maybe 8 resilience and 5 health, maybe recovery if I'm lucky. So the arms now, they're pretty interesting. I don't know what it is about this asymmetrical banner on the left shoulder. I don't know what that signifies, whether it's part of a faction or is a certain rank. Maybe this is how they rank certain Titan Guardians, with this ribbon over one shoulder. One ribbon means you're a certain rank, 2 ribbons means more, or maybe the type of ribbon that you have is important, or maybe it's just purely decorative. I don't know. But the arms themselves are pretty badass. You can tell it's Vanguard armor, can't you? I mean, you've got the iconography there on near the neck there with a white triangle, and the the iconography, the shape in there. I love how you look at the grey bands there, the digital mechanical clasps with information and numbers and things on. It shows that this went through a manufacturing process, which I think is really nice. Again, I think personally the Titan armor in Destiny 2 looks much better. They've got the Devastation Complex is an armor set that looks good. The Optimus set, which you get from Bloody, from buying silver, looks phenomenal. They've got some sets right. They've got more sets right on the other characters than they have on the Titan. I'm really not a fan of where they've gone with this, but I do like the detail. And look at all the clasps. I know we're looking at the arms technically, but if you can look at the chest, look at all the belt systems and mechanics. Now it all locks into place. You can imagine like initial locking in and then all compressions and hissing off with the air. It's like, and that's how it all locks into place. A bit like Terminator sounding. Sorry, I tried to do that. I'm pretty good at stuff like that. Well, when I say good, not professionally, obviously just taking the piss. But like usually I don't spit all over my keyboard, which I just did then. So that's embarrassing. You're welcome. So other than that, there is a symmetrical design. Apart from this ribbon on the left shoulder. If anyone's got any insights into what that is, why he's got that, is that a reward? Is it his rank? Is it, I don't know what. Again, the white emblem on the back of the armor, does that not represent the Traveller? Maybe does that represent the Traveller? Perhaps, I don't know. But anyway, look at the stats right now. Look at this: 1 mobility, 9 resilience, 3 recovery. This thing's a beast. So we've got no mobility here. We've got more resistance and more recovery. We can take 1 off resistance and put into recovery. And this has got a mod built in already. Okay, fair enough. Again, I like the design. Despite the big bulky arms, it's quite a slender piece of armour. It all fits into place, it all locks into place. All this, it looks like carbon fibre, nano weaving, whatever you want to call it, but it's not. Like the blue material underneath the main armour. You've got like the belt, you've got the blue belt. This part here that clasps onto this. I can imagine when it locks in place. You know how I think these sorts of armors lock into place, a bit like Iron Man, you know, digital and mechanical at the same time. That's how I find maybe when they put them on, it's like it all locks into place. I love the fact that there's even a second separate grey piece here. That's like, it's like secondary to the main chest armor. I think that looks fantastic. You know, double out, you know, the elbows and arms are totally covered, aren't they? And it kind of makes sense actually. Just looking at, just stepping out a bit, but looking at these arms, yeah, these are Titan strikers. Their arms are more heavily shielded than anywhere else, because when they Titan slam, the energy must give off. So I guess that's why Titans usually have heavy gauntlets on rather than flimsy pieces of cloth. But yeah, just zooming back in there. Yeah, you can see here, look, just the elbow and all that is very heavy. So the flavor text for the chest pieces: this armor won't stop a Cabal round, but it will buy you some time before you die. What an odd thing to say. So we've got all this armor, but Cabal, they are an advanced military race, so I guess it's reasonable to suggest that they've created ammunition and types of energy-based ammunition or material ammunition that's so powerful it can penetrate Titan armor. But then again, so have we. It's called the Skyburner's Oath. Absolutely fantastic. So, fully geared up. The legs themselves are just totally encased in armour. There's a few bits missing here and on the arse just for movement, but totally encased. I think this is the right I hope I'm right. I think this is the right title mark. But so many these days, it seem to work, seem to fit. So mobility there, get rid of that. More health recovery. So the last part is the flavor text suggests that each of us have many lives to give, for the city is the traveller's greatest gift, Zavala. So yeah, you've got the Vanguard logo on the legs there, and
there is nothing in
the shelter in place. I mean, that has two connotations for me. One is it's a home for you as a guardian inside the armor. That is your shelter. That is your home. And the other is that you will shelter anyone around you with this armor and with your body, and that becomes their home and safe space. You know, so maybe double meaning there. I'm going to keep the set. I wasn't going to. I was going to infuse parts of it into a better set, but I got an unlucky duplicate, so I now don't have to do that. But yeah, I don't know. It's an okay set. I mean, being able to wear full sets is nice. Getting them all to 305 will be great. I'm just going to keep the grind up on each character until Bob's your uncle, I suppose. So let's have a quick look at some shaders real quick, guys. So my failed attempt at the raid with somebody who is he needs help. He was a good friend, but he needs help now. That don't look too bad actually. Pure white in classes. Anyway, what else we got? Let's have a look at the good old Iron Wolf. Let's have a look in silver. Now it's the silver and gold. It's the first time I'm like, nah. It's like, because of the bits of brown and the way the gold comes off, it's like, yeah, it's cool in 1970. You know, the Iron Battalion gives it a green. No, it's not going to work. I wonder if a more sort of crucible look. What? Actually, let's have a look at War Cult camo. What about something like this? That don't look too bad on it, does it?
I had no idea.
Of course, we're going to try the Vanguard, whatever's named with Vanguard, the War Cult Rain. This is a more colourful. That yellow, what the fuck? Seriously, Bungie, whoever did the yellow, can you redo the yellow and into the beautiful orange it was in Destiny 1? It was fantastic. Ah, Crucible Glory. That looks pretty damn. Oh, that looks pretty damn snazzy, all in red. Look at that. Yeah, that looks pretty damn good. Oh shit. Yeah, that looks good. I think I might, you know, it's just choosing which ones to get up to 305 when you've got so many. Even that's looking pretty damn ka-ching. So we've got the Suros. Bumblebee. Let's have a good old Bumblebee. What we got for me, Bums? Oh yeah, looking slick, my friend. Looking slick. Monochromatic. Works on a lot of stuff. Yeah, can even work on that, I suppose. It's the helmet. It's a weird colour. I don't know why that don't change shape. Golden Trace. Let's have a look. Of course. No. Now, we're looking for Vanguard, aren't we?
City will remember this for generations to come.
And Vanguard is certainly not what it used to be. Let's have a look at SUROS modular shine. Yeah, that could work. That could work. I don't know why this blue geometry feels so. Ooh, that looks great! Holy shit! Blue geometry, guys. Keep an eye on that. If much of it's going to be orange, that looks fantastic. Holy shit! That looks fantastic. Okay, do not delete the 161 blue geometry. Okay, HÄKKE history. No, it's got that base to it. What am I looking for? Okay, well, Vanguard. Is this Vanguard? I don't know. Vanguard Magnus. Yeah, this is the Vanguard colours. It's more cleaned up. Is that how it actually looks without applying the Vanguard colours? I don't know. Or is that more just cleaned up? There's more Vanguard colours than just that, surely. Vanguard. There's one Vanguard set. Are you kidding me? That can't be right.
Regard your soldiers as your children.
Nessus, Omnulus. You know, I don't know. But I've got to say, the blue geometry looks amazing. If I can get armor sets that are that orange, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna go and test that on all my other armor sets now, guys. Well, let's have one quick look through this blue. I know this won't work on it, but oh, actually no, that does work on it. All silver with this hint of blue. That's fantastic. Yeah. So guys, you know, thank you so much for watching. What we're going to do is, in its original colours, we're going to go get a bit of a screen grab for the old, we don't see much of them there, for the old thumbnail. So, what we're going to do is we're going to call it good evening. We're going to call it goodbye. We're going to call it good day. We're going to call it morning, 'cause it's Thursday morning. So thank you for those that watched. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.